Okay, YouTube. Hi there. I'm coming to you from my brand new cell phone. I've never made a video on one of these things before, so I just made one and got a phone call, and the whole thing got messed up. So I'm not real great with this whole phone video thing. We'll see how it goes. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve out there. Not doing anything special. I don't really care. I'm in an awful mood. I'm having an awful day. I have an extreme migraine, so I'm a big party pooper, and I just could really give a shit about what day it is right now. I'm so totally done with 2013. As far as I'm concerned, 2013 can kick rocks. I put on my Facebook that, you know, my grandmother always used to say that odd years were bad years. She was pretty superstitious, and I'm not saying that I am that superstitious, but coincidentally and eerily enough, a lot of the bad things in my life and a lot of the things that trauma that went on all happened in bad years personally, or in odd years personally. So I don't know. I'm just ready for 2014. I've never really given a hoot about New Year's, but there's something about this one. I don't know if it's because of my sleeve, if it's because of the ever-evolving attitude that's coming with this sleeve adventure. But this year, I'm just ready. I'm done with 2013. I'm over it. I had a lot of negative, some positive. I mean, the one big positive was the surgery, was having that opportunity. Everything else pretty much bit the weenie. I walked away from my job that I was really good at, made a comfortable living, but I hated working for the man. I hated the big corporate runaround. It was awful. I was miserable every day. It wasn't me. I didn't like the person it made me become. I was bitter. I was even more cynical than I am now, if that's possible. But I talked to my husband about it back in February, and he, said, well, then leave, then go. So I left, and I felt like, I don't know, like I was giving up. I was trying to approach it like I was looking for myself, or I was trying to do better, trying to find what made me happy. I had a great opportunity to work in a school. I'm an education major. I'm currently in school. So I figured, hey, if I'm ever going to walk away, might as well walk away to try to get an experience in the field that I'd rather be working in, instead of playing it safe and making good money in a field that makes me miserable. So I took that leap. I was glad to be learning a lot. I was excited about the opportunity. And then the school district cut over 20 positions. I was the newest and just an assistant teacher. All the assistant teachers were let go. And I feel like I let it take a direct hit to my self-esteem, of which I don't have any to begin with. So I was in the negatives at that point. I feel like weird not having a job. I feel helpless. I don't like that feeling. I was raised to be really independent. I had a really sick mom, and I've been working since I was 13 years old. And even at 13, I was buying myself things and giving my mom money, forcing it on her, or going to buy some groceries. I've always done something. I've always been the one that felt like I had to depend on myself, because I never really had anyone else at that point to depend on. My mom was really ill and on chemo and in bed, so it's not like I'm blaming her, but I mean the rest of everything else in my life, it taught me to take care of myself. And not being able to take care of myself these past couple months, I have felt like a huge burden on my husband. I know he doesn't feel that way, and that he knows my situation, but me personally, not doing too well with it. So that was only like a slim part of the things that happened. I'm hoping that I can find a job in this awful ass rotten economy, and I happen to be in one of the smallest states in the union, so everybody here is looking for a job. We'll see. I'm trying to stay positive with it, but hopefully 2014 is better. If not, I'm gonna start tricking or something. Maybe there's a plus size, prostitute market that I can fill, because I'm starting to get desperate. But the positive was the sleeve. That was the only really good thing that happened this year, that I'm really eternally thankful for. I know I've been frustrated and hard on myself, and my buddies out there, my sleeve buddies out there, know I've been bitchy the past week that I haven't lost more. I've been really hard on myself, but that's how I am. I've gotten to where I am by always being hard on myself and constantly pushing. But I put my health in the background. I pushed myself to make better money, to take care of myself, to, I've been on my own since I was 18. I've been self-reliant, but I let my health be in the background. So now I'm being really hard on myself about my health, and I feel like I should be further along. I don't know. I guess I'm ready to time warp or Super Mario teleport to future me, because I'm just getting really frustrated and trying to do better. And the other day we went on a rainy day adventure down the beach, and I completely wiped out on the boardwalk. Slipped on my fat ass going down a ramp, and my one leg went in one direction. I did basically a split, slammed on my knee, and then fell backwards, and it hurts pretty bad. I have bruises and a nice road rash on it. It hurts to the touch. So I guess I will not be doing any kind of lunges or rigorous leg exercises this week. The funny part was the big dry ass stain that was on the boardwalk afterwards when I stood up from my dry jeans absorbing all the water. When I sat up, there was a perfect ass mark on the boardwalk. Woohoo! Boy, and I took that pretty bad. I don't like having to be helped, and I don't like feeling helpless and being stuck on my butt in the rain, hurting and feeling disgusting, watching elderly people stop and gawk at me like the great white whale that's beached. That was pretty awful. Again, it's more the embarrassment, it's more the people seeing me than the pain. The pain I can take. That doesn't bother me, but it was having to be in pain in front of other people, and having to have people look at me, and having to have help getting up. All of that was just my worst nightmare. So now I'm over it. I just thought it was funny that something like that would still get to me as much as it did. So, yay 2014. When you're at the bottom, all you can do is start to climb back up, right? Hoping that I can find a job, hoping that my health will keep going in the right direction. Looking forward to my husband finishing school. He's gone 6 days a week between work and school up in North Philly, Philadelphia, and an hour away in traffic. So I never get to see him. So I'm glad he'll be done this year, so we can kind of get back to trying a normal life, going places. I feel like I'm just stuck in a rut, and I'm totally ready to get over myself. Like I say, build a bridge and get over it. That's what I'm all about, and that's why I think this year, New Year's, has a whole different meaning to me. I'm just ready. I'm so ready. I'm antsy. I'm just constantly on the edge. Like, am I there? Is it there? And not just wait. Everything. Again, something else my mom used to say when I was younger is don't rush your life. Don't wish your life away. And I know I have. I always wanted to be older. I always wanted to feel like I was accomplished or like I was there. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for making it, for, not being stuck in a ditch, on drugs or something. But it's been hard, especially feeling alone. And like I said, before, not having a real great support system. And I just keep focusing, keep trying to keep my focus on what I've got and those I've got. But 2014 sounds kind of space age, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? 2014, who'd have thunk? So whatever's going on out there with you YouTubers, I hope that you're in a better place, and that if you're in a bad place like me, let's climb out of our holes together, because I'm totally ready to stop being a Debbie Downer, negative Nancy, whatever you want to call it. Ready to move forward, ready to kick my own ass and propel myself forward. So here's hoping that 2014 is way better than 2013 was. So Happy New Year, and good luck to all of you out there in the same spot I am. Thanks.